Hey, what's going on, guys? This legit black gamer here, aka Chase More Please on an A, and yeah, this is my Udyr Phoenix Sated Devourer guide, and a lot of people were asking me to do this. A lot of people wanted me to just give a guide in general and just teach people how to play Udyr or what I do to gain elo. And as you guys should know, I'm in Platinum 3, and I stopped playing ranked a while ago. This is sort of an old game. I stopped playing ranked because I don't know, I just kind of got burnt out. I grinded ranked really hard, and I've been in plat for a while. Probably could have been got the diamond, but I kind of lost motivation. But I'm definitely going to be looking to do new things. So that's why I'm pumping out all of this content. But yep, you can learn a lot from this video. Be sure to subscribe because I'm definitely going to be putting out a lot more guides, videos, funny content, clips, stuff like that. And probably a Tiger stance Udyr guide as well. So yeah, just stay tuned. Also going to be making more mobile fire guides, and one is in the description for this video as well, so check that out as well. Yeah, plugs, plug. So I don't know why I was just looking at my champion for that long. I was just trying to commentate blah blah this, blah blah that. But yeah, for the video, for the guide, that was a little introduction for you guys. I do know how to shit on champions, how to have this champion be shit on. I know a lot of stuff about playing this guy, so I'm gonna have to give you guys some insight if you are curious on doing that. I'm pretty sure that's why you are watching this video, but I'm gonna move everybody to their spots, and yeah, gonna go ahead and get started. Start Gromp. Be sure to smite Gromp. I smite Gromp late to have it longer and to get people to leash longer for me. Usually when they walk away before, or when you smite, they walk away, and you get a better leash by smiting late, and you get the buff longer. So that's what I do. And yeah, switch stances, very clean switching stances and stuff like that. You gotta not cancel anything, or you know that you'll get the drift by playing Udyr. Just be clean when you switch everything. A few procs every single time you use Phoenix, and then go straight back into Turtle. But for the matchup, we got Vi in the jungle. She started the same thing I did, and yeah, probably the same jungle path as well. And this matchup is not hard to play at all, so I know that. So what you need to do is just keep mindful, or I don't even know why I'm a fucking god, I'm not gonna die, but you gotta keep an eye on Vi. You don't even need to worry about what she's doing necessarily, but keeping an eye on her and just knowing where she is all you need to know. And if she snowballs lanes really hard, that will be a problem, and that's all you're gonna be that's all I'm worried about as far as Vi goes. But yeah, I did my whole top side, and then I backed and got my Trailblazer and a couple pots. And honestly, if you're going Devourer, Trailblazer is a must. It is no other. Well, you can sustain in the jungle without Trailblazer. Sadly, they're taking this out of the jungle of season 6, so you might as well just play you might as well get red or blue smite. But yeah, get your purple smite, and it helps you sustain the jungle very well. So yeah, as soon as you back, sometimes what I used to do, or I don't really do this too much anymore because it delays my red buff time, but I try to get a gank off early after backing like this, because Vi is clearing her whole jungle, and then she's gonna have to back after this because she's been out here. But me, I just backed. I'm technically early in my clear, so I try not to waste too much time. I wanted to gank bot, but I didn't really see that good of an opportunity. I probably could have and blown a flash or a heal and came back or something like that, but I chose not to. I didn't really want to waste too much time, and I'm already wasting time by not getting my red buff. So be mindful of that. You don't want to do things like this. This is a risk reward type deal. So yeah, I came in. I didn't want Alistar to knock me away or headbutt me away either. So all I got was the heal. I didn't get any flashes, and it was really a waste of time ganking this lane. It didn't help out too much, but who knows? It could help them out later in the future. I don't know. It didn't really help me out. So I usually look to snowball myself. I try to give over kills because I don't need fucking kills to win games with this champion. In general, Udyr doesn't need kills. He just needs to farm up. But kills do help you get an earlier Devourer, so keep that in mind. If you are able to get a lot of CS under tower by holding lanes and stuff like that, that is always good. But another thing is keeping your mana up. As you can see, my blue buff went away, and I know that. And I don't mind. Mana pots, honestly, are a waste of fucking gold. They're taking them out in season 6, but if you do need them, you can use them. But they're a waste of gold. You might as well buy an HT pot and then learn how to sustain the jungle and keep your mana up. I see Vi mid trying to do something, and as long as she's not doing anything, even if she stays ahead of me at farm, it doesn't even matter. As long as she's not killing my team, ganking my lanes, and putting my teammates behind, because they're already going to put themselves behind by themselves because they're fucking bad, and that's all Platinum is a bunch of shitters. So keep that in mind when you're playing. And I believe Wukong, yeah, Wukong is getting a little low here. I'm not really doing too much bottom lane, so yeah, that's what happens here. He just fucking dies for no reason, gets greedy, and yeah, he died to a teleport lane, and he has Ignite, so he's gonna be behind, straight up. Unless this guy really doesn't know what he's doing. He's got a level on him already. Wukong is fucked, basically, and you gotta carry that shit. You gotta help Wukong out. I noticed that. I was like, wow, he doesn't even have teleport, and he just died with Ignite. So he does not have a lead. He's fucked. So what I'm looking at is my gold count, and that is 700. I mean 700. I was looking at everybody else's gold count. I was wondering where my champion was, but yeah, I'm trying to get to my Devourer. As fast as you get to this thing, to sack this thing, the better. If you can get a 6-minute Devourer, that's fucking game over. 8-minute is probably the longest you want to wait. If you get behind, don't even bother going Devourer anymore. It was not that bad when it was about a month or two ago when it was actually in its prime. That's when I was really spamming Udyr and just getting freelo and stuff like that. You can spam this champion by going different build paths, but this video is for Devourer, and if you don't get this item early, if you don't get this item early, you might as well not even bother getting an item. Just go Cinder Hulk or something and be useful and tank for your team and try to, catch back up if your whole team is behind and you're not snowballing by yourself. So it's a really good thing that I didn't snowball, especially from ganks. It is possible to win this game without ganking at all because Vi isn't bringing that much jungle pressure. So that's something you don't really have to fret. If Vi is 0-0 and you're 0-0 and you're playing Udyr, then you basically did your job. Similar to Lee Sin, if they're good at getting ganks off early or like as soon as they hit 6, if they have a big power spike, that's good for you if they can't really utilize that well, because Udyr doesn't have that big of a power spike at 6 compared to other champions like Lee Sin and Vi and other early pressure junglers. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And yeah, this whole occurrence happened, and I'm not really too worried about it. I could have easily flashed for this kill, and yeah, I could have got that kill, but I decided not to be greedy. It's not too bad that I didn't give this kill up because it's possible that I can use my flash later in another occurrence across the map, but it's not too bad. At least I'm helping Wukong out a little bit. He got a little free trades, and I'm giving him jungle presence top so he doesn't fucking die to Vi or anything, because he's already behind. He's gonna be even more fucked. He's already forced to rush MR and HP. He's gonna be even more fucked if I don't give any more presence. Which honestly, it isn't a bad thing if you're not giving presence, because I should have been backed. I was technically wasting time, as you can see. I have enough for Devourer, and I was technically wasting time just by being top. But yeah, at least I got it at a decent time, and like I said, 8 minutes is okay, especially if you don't have any kills. Didn't really pick up any lane CS because Echo has been doing a good job holding mid. I haven't really worried about mid, and well, he's doing a good job holding mid. Like I said, we were all kind of behind this game. Nobody really had a big lead, but it's not too bad because I just got completely distracted by that Ezreal. But yeah, it's not too bad because I'm ahead in farm, and I can snowball this game just by farming correctly, just by being at the right place at the right time. And Vi isn't really doing too much to pressure their team's lead. So yeah, that's a thing you need to keep in mind. A lot of lower elo players don't notice that. If jungler does stupid shit like this and does not snowball their lead correctly or snowball their team's lead correctly, they will lose the fucking game if a good jungler notices that. And as you can see, I do not need kills. I just gave that kill over to Echo just so he can be ahead, because he's really down in CS, 38 to 72. That's really bad. So yeah, always think about your team. Sometimes you might just have to give them a little bit of farm. Like say if it's a big wave bot or something like that, like 15 minutes into the game, you might want to give them some farm. And here's another thing. Let me go back. And yeah, I noticed this. The buff spawned at around 7 or 8 minutes, and I did not see Vi with the red buff. I didn't even see her with the blue buff, but I'm not at that side of the map. So yeah, when she came in the ult, she didn't have shit. So what I ended up doing, we killed her, blah 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 blah. I went over and stole her red, and this is the big part of snowballing yourself and putting the jungler even more behind, because she hasn't done shit with her lead or with her team's lead. Like I said, she could really be ganking these lanes correctly, but she's not. She just got greedy for a kill and gave me a kill. So Yeah, take that buff, easy peasy. And Vi is also going to Devourer as well, so you really don't have to worry about her. Dipset out of there, but yeah, you don't have to worry about Vi. She's gonna be semi-useless because I just killed her and she's going to Devour. She's squishy as fuck. She should have went like a Warrior or Cinderhulk. Really, she should have went fucking Cinderhulk to try to tank for her team and get an ulti off. Good ulti off, but as you can see, Wukong is behind. He knows he's behind, so he's trying to do what Vi needs to do. He's trying to gank lanes and provide a little bit of pressure for everybody who's behind, because if not, they're gonna be even more fucked. And it's just something. It's just you. It's really making a sacrifice when you do stuff like this when you're behind and when you're top. When you know you're fucked and you just want to lose a little bit of early CS. Why not try to go for a gank? It didn't work out, but it's a good mentality to have. So don't forget that type of stuff. I'm gonna go for another gank on Vladimir again because he's overextending like fuck. It's not hard, especially when you play Udyr. Top lane is really good lane to gank because if they're overextending like this, they don't have anywhere to go. He has flash still. He's smart for saving his flash, but he's gonna die, and I'm gonna be able to push his lane out, get more experience, and snowball the game and snowball myself. And that's what's happening. If you guys were checking the gold lead earlier, we were not ahead by any means necessary, and we're still even now. So I still got a little bit of work to do. So I'm gonna speed this up. Blue buff is here. I'm not giving it to my fucking mid laner because he could use blue, but he might just die with it. Who knows? Just keep farming, keep farming. I got Devourer. A few stacks on my Devourer. Honestly, you don't need the it's not a Pharaoh Flare. If you guys were playing in Season 4, Devourer is nowhere near Pharaoh Flare. So they're trying to do she's trying to do Dragon. I might have to give this up if we don't have a good fight here. Yeah, I might end up giving this up. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's just knowing where everybody is and stuff like that. They capitalize. I didn't really want to contest that. Why not? We're kind of behind. I know we're not ahead by any means. So tied. Yeah. Keep all that shit in mind. Don't really no life your stacks. If you want to go for like CS or something mid lane or something, like you don't have to prioritize your Devourer like you had to do with your Pharaoh Flare. Like that's what I mean. So you don't have to worry about it too much. I'm not even sure. Like I said, this game is a little old. I'm not even sure if all of these ganks got. Yeah, I probably did have a decent amount of good ganks. It's all about being at the right place at the right time. Seeing somebody overextend, and he had flash as well. So these players know how to use their or they know when they're fucking dead after getting ganked. So other low elos, they flash after getting ganked like that, and they still die. So that's why in a lot of different ways, it's easier to carry low elo compared to platinum, but not that many ways. This is another good gank as well. Just being at the right place at the right time. They're all overextending. They're all really greedy, as you can see, because they have leads, but they can't really pressure those leads. They can't pressure their advantages like their CS advantages or anything like that. So they're really struggling. They're really giving me time to really just snowball and giving our team time to catch up. And they're losing control of this game slowly, but nobody realizes that shit. They're just playing just to play. Even if they are flaming their team, maybe some people realize it, but they're taking it the wrong way. They don't want to. You don't want to flame your team for doing stupid shit because everybody makes mistakes. But yeah, I guess I'm really looking. I guess I knew where I was, but yeah, it's always good to track the jungler. Holy shit, you're fucking dead. Wow, did I just randomly walk in? I'm not even. I must have seen Vi or something walk into her jungle. Or she must have shown on a ward or some shit. Let me see. Wait, let me see. That's a replay glitch. Let's see. I think I went back too far. She probably went over a ward or something, and then she might have went back into her jungle. She doesn't. Yeah, she does have flash. She might have went over this ward or something like that. I might have seen her, and then was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go check if you're doing Grom for wolves or something like that." And like I said, I knew she had a fucking Devourer. She's squishy as fuck. And she has no real damage right now. She's not sated. She's not going to be sated anytime soon by dying to me like this. And yeah, let's speed it back up. I'm already behind. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. The commentaries, honestly, mechanics and game knowledge are two complete different things. You can have, say if it was a Riven or a Yasuo in this fucking game. You can have good mechanics and win off of that, but in this day and age, Riot did their best to kind of take away mechanics and stuff like that, and they didn't really do that. But Game knowledge is very strong. That's why this commentary is very important. A lot of people might just try to get mechanics and that's it and think they can just dominate everybody and stomp this, stomp that. But if you know where to be at the right time, if you know what to do, you know how to snowball an advantage, you know how to do this, do that, accumulate a large amount of gold in a set amount of time, you're going to succeed in this season. So, let's speed this up. That's why Udyr is always going to be a balanced champion. He's never going to be a bad pick, but he's never going to be a very super strong OP pick, as you can see. There's no real nerfs or buffs to Udyr compared to every other champion in this game. But yeah, 20 stacks, 16 minutes in. Not really too worried about my stacks. It's still good to have stacks like this, and yeah, just pressuring your advantage is all you need to know how to do, and that's what I'm trying to teach you what to do. And another thing I noticed low elo players doing and I have tabs on this fucking buff ever since I stole it first, and it's a good thing to have those types of tabs. Yeah. Another thing I noticed low elo players doing is straight up rushing Triforce right after Devour, and that is so fucking bad. And the reason why it's so fucking bad is because you're squishy as fuck, and especially when your team has a lead, you're not gonna be able to do shit. I just flashed over. Yeah, I was doing fucking toucan camp, flashed over to kill him. But yeah, it's not good to be squishy as fuck when the enemy team is fed, because obviously you're just gonna get shit on. You're just gonna get bursted down, so you don't want to do that. But yeah, it's a certain way you want to think about playing this game, and just thinking about getting kills and getting damage and this and that isn't the way to do it, especially in this season. So that's why I picked up a Spectre's Cowl. That's why I picked up a Glacial Shroud for CDR, mana, armor. And I wanted to get some MR, so it gives health regen, health regen as well. So it's always good to have tanky stats as well as your Devourer, just to be able to stack this shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I might just die here, or am I just? Yeah, I'm not gonna die. But yeah, I'm not really into team fighting right now. But if we can get a good ulti like this, it's not too bad. But for the most part, it's 18 minutes and our team isn't really doing the greatest. I don't really want to fight. But as long as Ezreal's getting kills, as long as you're able to tank for your team a little bit, I'm not really trying to do much. Can I? Oh, I really could have killed him there too. But yeah, they got really low. We actually had a good fight there. Weird enough. Yeah, Ezreal actually did do some work. But I'm honestly not too concerned about team fighting right now, because I know if I team fight for too long, I'm gonna go fucking down like Ezreal did. He fucking died. Even though he did get a decent amount of kills off of that, and I will be able to pick up this dragon. Yeah, I'll be able to pick up this dragon off of it. It's not my concern to be fighting other people right now, is my point. I'm trying to create pressure, and pressure I lead. I leave that up to him. Yeah, we can pick up this dragon. We lost the first one. This is going to be really big for us. And as you can see, our lead is, yeah, we're getting up there, because I started ganking the lanes. I don't know why she just did that shit. I mismited too. Yeah, she just suicided for whatever reason. Really not worth, especially if you don't get the dragon. It's really not worth the suicide like that. Well, you did get 2 kills. You're gonna die. You better die. Yeah, okay, you die. But yeah, don't try to team fight all the time unless you're building towards a team fight related, well, it's always good to pick up kills. Don't get me wrong, it's always good to team fight and win them and do this and that, but it shouldn't be your main concern by any means, unless you just have to play like that, unless you're just that behind and your team is that ahead to where you have to rely on their fighting and their damage, and you never want to do that. You want to play this game by doing things yourself, especially when playing Udyr. The solo carry, yeah, that's what you want to do. And I'm spam pinging this because I want to kill Vi, because she's really not in a good spot. But yeah, I'm trying to get good vision as well. That's one thing. That's another thing that I really focus on as well. I am sated, by the way, but I try to focus on really good vision control. I should have upgraded my sweeper now, or I should have already upgraded my sweeper. I'm gonna fight here just because I know. Or actually, I don't know anything. I don't know why I'm fucking fighting here. Yeah, I got some summoners. I got this and that. But that's another reason why vision is important. I honestly didn't know where too many people were. So I decided to fight, and it wasn't the best idea to fight there. I really didn't get anything out of it. But I am pretty strong at the moment, so it's not a bad thing to pressure. It's like, it's not, at least me, I know when to fight and do this, do that. It's not a bad, I know I'm contradicting myself. It's not a bad thing to fight, but it's also, you also need to farm up and stuff as well. And since you can win a game strictly by farming, and if you don't know the drift of things or know how to play this champion, do this, do that, you don't really want to press your advantage at the wrong time. I hope all of this is making sense to you guys, because that's honestly just how I think about the game when I play this champion, and I think you guys should too, because you can carry games by having a mentality like this. So speed this up. I honestly don't need to farm too much. I have a big lead, so that's why I'm splitting this lane right now, creating more pressure. I want this, yeah, I want that. I can honestly take this dude, and yeah, there's a difference. I do have a lead, so that is honestly why I'm doing things and fighting, but yeah, you don't have to. But it is a very efficient way of snowballing yourself if you learn when you're strong. And obviously I hit this power spike when I got sated. I got my frozen heart as well. And I did not complete Triforce yet. I just got a phage. I'm sitting on that because health will accommodate your armor and MR. So it's nothing wrong with picking up an early phage. Nothing wrong with it. And that's my only damage. I might get it a Triforce, or if I want some more, if I just don't want to die and I want to stay alive, I will get my Triforce. And especially if I want to just split push like this and get turrets, it's a must to get Triforce. You can't go in between, or you can go in between, but it won't be that efficient. You can get pieces of Triforce and you can get armor, but you gotta choose in between one or the other in a whole, or you'll get shit on if you do it for too long, or if you don't know how to do it. So yeah, you just gotta know what you're doing. You just gotta know how to build them. And I'm going to do my best to teach you how to build them. And Lucian's fed, so I picked up a Triforce. It's going to help against Vi as well. And that's why I have the Spectre's Cow. And it's not a bad idea to finish this into Banshees or a Spirit Visage. But we'll see. I'm not even sure what I ended up picking up this game. Like I said, it's an old game. I'm not even sure what I decide doing. So we're both going to find out. I don't need to. I already know. I have this knowledge in my head already. I always play like this, honestly. So. At least when I'm trying. So I did end up going Kindle Gem. I am trying to get a Spirit Visage next, because I am respecting their damage. Swain has 140 CS. It's not the greatest. Lucian definitely has a lot of CS. That's why I'm worried about him the most. That's why I finished my Frozen Heart. He has 170 CS, and he has 4 kills. And same with Vlad. He's pretty fed too, but he's not. He doesn't have kills advantage, and he died a lot. So yeah, as you can see, Wukong was feeding like fuck. He was behind as hell. But with all the pressure me and Ezreal ended up creating, and us helping him out, it really helped. And yeah, he's doing decent now. Kind of carried him through these early stages. He just had to get a good ulti and stuff like that. That's why Wukong is a good pick, even from behind. He can benefit. So these guys are over here fighting and shit. They're spam pinging this and that. I'm over here taking the dragon because I want this shit. And I'm not worried about all of that. That's why I don't really want to get a bad mentality into you guys' head as well. I fight a lot because I kind of know what I'm doing when I play. But it could always be better because I'm not fucking diamond, right? But I'm not challenger, not this and that. But I'm not low elo either. So that's just my mindset. That's just my mentality, as I said. So game's kind of snowballing out of control now. I can really do whatever the hell I want to. I'm on a rampage. As you can see, diving people once again, disrespecting people. So this game is out of their control now. I already know that this game is over. I already know the gold lead is high. You guys can see that. So, yep, on a rampage, 7-1-9. Go back and pick up my Triforce. Yeah, I'm gonna build towards my Triforce now. I see a fat ass wave top, so I'm probably just gonna take my blue buff and grab that shit and push it out. So yeah. It's really not all that great to go Triforce first at all anymore, unless you're just going to dedicate yourself to split push. Then it's not all that bad. But as far as just going Devour Triforce, that is going to fuck you over. You can get away with it, especially a lower elo, but that shit is going to fuck you over if you're just that squishy. So Yeah, pick up my blue buff. That was a fat ass wave I got. So I'm getting even more fed by getting top lane CS and having all this farm. I'm level 16 compared to their level 13, 13, 11. So just snowballing, snowballing, snowballing. Yeah, flaming, snowballing. Holy damage. Yeah, this is very much out of their control now. You just gotta know what you're doing. You just gotta be at the right place at the right time. Blah 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 this, blah blah that. But I probably fucked around this game as well, and I have a really bad habit of doing that. I fuck around a lot when I play, and I bullshit. I troll a lot, and it loses me a lot of games. Let me put directed camera on this. I want to speed this shit up, but it's not following my fucking A, man. I want to. Okay, directed camera, please work correctly. It's really just me killing people. As you can see, it's not too much more than that because it's a 10k gold lead. I'm gonna speed a little bit of this stuff, but yeah, not that fast. Wait. Boom. Yeah, just me getting fucking kills is all this game is consistent of right now. So yeah, that's honestly it for the guide. Early game is key. As if you play early game right, you can easily have a nice transition into mid, and you really don't want to go to late game anymore. That's really, you don't want to have to rely on going to late game, but if you have to, then it's whatever. And a lot of people make mistakes in the late game transition as well. So a lot of people play the game like that, but death timers just get so fucking long that it's not even worth it. It's not even worth wasting your time like that. So that's why champions that can pressure the game early are stronger than ones that can pressure the game really late. That's why people don't really play Nasus too much anymore top lane, or play Jax too much. Well, Nasus is still a really good pick, but Jax is definitely a really especially good pick. And like I said, fucking around, just dying over here just because I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. But alright, there at least. But as far as just pressuring the game, that's what you need to know. And creating an advantage, getting the gold lead, doing this, doing that, you will be fine. And yeah, that's all you need to know. Once you learn how to do things like that, you can learn other things like team fighting, how to split push efficiently and correctly, how to do this, how to do that. Once you learn how to gank lanes, you will be good. I guess my team is giving this shit up. They don't want. Wait, what the? Wait a second. How did that happen? Okay, I guess they just let him fucking back and didn't kill him because he's definitely gonna. What? Holy shit. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. By my teammates being fucking bad. Alright, here we go. Example number 16 million. If he flashes over this wall, why would he not be in this bush? Why did they do that? Somebody finally. That's the enemy team picking that. So he just got away. I wasn't paying attention. I was in fucking base. I wasn't looking. But these guys have no excuse. Like for him to get away, like, yeah, these guys are. Yeah, these guys are not very bright, and that's why I shit on my own elo. That's why I call platinum players bad. That's why, like, there's no reason why you should have got away right there. But yeah, spike minions for move speed. There's a lot of things about Udyr that you can. Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay. All right, but if you guys ever see me smite a random minion for. Just smite a random minion. It's not because I want 17 gold. It's because I want the move speed from the Phage passive off of Triforce. And I'm tanking like fuck. And that's how strong I am right now. I'm honestly like testing my limits. I like tanking champion damage like that when I'm ahead. And that's what I mean by fucking around. I can honestly just pressure top and win this fucking game. This tower is this low. Like I could have just went top, split this shit. Instead of dying right here. Well, I'm not going to die because I'm a god, but instead of doing what I'm doing here and taking free damage, what you guys need to do is just go top and end this game, because I just fuck around a lot. I don't know why, but I guess I know this game is won. Well, I do know this game is won. I don't really care too much, but it's a ranked game. I might as well get this shit over with. It's not a normals or anything, but that's why you might just hear me a lot too when I say, oh yeah, I'm playing a normals, bro, like, why are you guys trying so hard? Because it's true. I mean it 100%. When I play normals, I'm not trying hard as hell, but I might just get some good shit done. So that's why I highlight some of my normals games and stuff like that. But especially if people want to see normals games. That's what I've noticed on my channel. People don't really mind too much, so I'm probably gonna be posting a lot more normals content, especially since I'm not grinding right like I did back then, because I'm definitely not this player now. If I played a little bit more, I definitely would be. I'm not this good anymore, but I'm not too far from this at all either. Cause this might just be when I was playing in Platinum 2, or could be even later before that. I don't even know when exactly this game was played, but it was Platinum. I definitely knew what I was doing if I was going to save it and stuff like that, and doing this, doing that. So yeah, still got that. I'm always gonna have the knowledge, and yeah, just keep that shit in mind. So I can really speed this up. It's pretty much the end of the video. I don't really want to explain too much more. I don't want to make this too long, so yeah, I guess I'll keep it on ×2 and just follow myself around. Yeah, dying again. Like, it's unnecessary for me to die like this. Just go top in the fucking game. Take the inhibitor. Get Baron. Baron is also red team pinging Baron as well. That's probably why I almost threw this game, and honestly still can throw this game if they do know how to capitalize on things like this. Especially, well, that's another thing too. Objective control is really key in this game, and people don't realize that. Like low elo, I don't know why the fuck he even went in there, but low elo, people really don't want to get Baron, or they choose to get Dragon because there's the safer option. You need to take risks in this game. It's a video game, man. In the end of the day, it's a game. You can take risks and be fine. You won't die in real life. You can die in the game, but you want to make calls like this. That's why I started split pushing and stuff like that. So that's why I started team fighting in a way. That's why I fuck around a lot, because in a way I am learning something by tanking champion damage like that, learning ability cooldowns in a way, and having fun and shit like that, because I always want to have fun. But you do need to finish games. You do need to take risky calls like this Baron. Like, this is the only way the red team would be able to win this game. They're a lot of gold down, but they're slowly catching up. It was 10k, now it's about 7k, so they technically did get some gold, but I'm not gonna win this game. I'm playing Udyr. I got 13 kills. I'm not gonna throw this game like a lot of other people like this. Echo probably would do, because he has 150 CS at 38 minutes into the game compared to the jungler who has the most in the game, or just about the most in the game. So yeah. Team fighting, blah blah blah. Not even important. That's why I'm not even gonna slow it down at all. You got anybody can get a lot of kills in this game. It takes a good player to pressure. Holy fuck! It takes a good player to pressure a lead and pressure an advantage and know what they're doing and shit like that. Anybody can get kills. That's why I don't really care about heavy kill games, but I'm gonna demonstrate that it's all possible to do at once. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this game. Runes and Masteries will be listed very soon. Right now it's the end of the video, so yeah, you already know the drill. Alright guys, here's the runes and the masteries and stuff like that. It's that time of the video. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy. I did not plug myself at all. I'm always going to plug myself. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe for new content. Leave a like, comment if you have any questions. I will answer them if I was confusing or you guys didn't really like the way I commentated on this video. Be sure to let me know. I will improve as we are going through this whole process of, you know, me trying to help you guys get better and gain elo and shit like that. But yeah, runes, move speed quints, attack speed marks, and armor seals. 100%. This is my favorite thing to run on Udyr. And glyphs, I have CDR 5%, and I also have attack speed glyphs as well. So you can also replace these attack speed glyphs for MR if you really want, but I don't really need them. Well, you can always use the MR, but I don't really need them. And I just decided to throw a scaling armor seal in there just because fuck it. But yeah, masteries. I have 1 point in Fury for the attack speed. I already have 17% attack speed on my runes, so I just threw another point in there just because make it 18, and that's a lot of fucking attack speed. It makes clearing a lot easier. 5% CDR to max out 10%, so you can get another you can get an item that gives you 10% like Spirit Visage, and then you can add Frozen Heart onto that. That'll give you 40% CDR, which is key on the Udyr. Key on Udyr because 40% CDR allows you to spam more stances, and yeah, you don't even need to say more. yeah, points in the butcher and feast and shit like that, just to make clearing even easier and better. Being able to sustain the jungle like that is key, and just go all the way down. It's kind of similar to Olaf. Well, it's, in a way, it's similar to a lot of champions I play in this mastery page. But yeah, for the utility page, I run Appointed Phase, Walker, Fleet of Foot, Move of Speed, Runic Affinity, Alchemist, blah blah blah, Summoner's Insight, just the simple stuff. For runes and masteries and stuff like that. It's really good going these move speed utility type builds, and I don't really have any points in defense. I don't really have any defensive masteries at all because I ended up going tanky or building tanky stats in the middle of my game like I showed you guys. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna be doing more Udyr guides like this in the future. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.